In this video, you're going to learn another Higgsfield tutorial in a different way, whereby we use different models with different prompts to create different kind of images and cinematic kind of films. Let's just get right into it. The first step you need to take is to visit Higgsfield AI. Look at the website here. Once the website opens, you find yourself showing some, images and some adverts, just as you saw now. Our interest here is to start with Nano Banana Pro. So take your cursor to this image section. Okay, and from the list of options, select Nano Banana Pro. Once you're here, you can describe the scene you want to generate. So let me describe mine for us to generate it. All right, I have my prompt here. I say create a polo shirt with the text, Godwin take the great. Make the design professional. So once you are good with your prompt, you can change some settings here. The ratio, the resolution here is 4K. If you want something different, please pick that, okay? But I'm good with this. And the next step is to click on generate. You can see the design has been generated, so you can click on it to see how it looks. You can see how it looks in a bigger scale, and look at the text and look at the text I instructed it to add. So that's the power of this model. Nano Banana Pro is gets text very exact when compared with other models. All right, so let me click here to minimize it. And now we want to advance to Kling 2.6 audio. So we're going to use that AI model to make this move or make a video kind of this. So click on animate. Now that our project has been transferred to this place, so we are going to write prompts telling this Kling 2.6 what to do. And here it says, make the text on the polo spark out stars in fashionable way. All right, so you know what result you want to get in terms of the animation. That's how your prompt will be. And audio is turned on. If you want it to be turned off, please click on this button. Maybe you want to add your own audio at the end of the whole thing when you place it inside your video editor. And the next step is the duration. You can see that. Then click on generate. Okay, this has come up with what we asked it to do. You can see Godwin take the great. So let's play the video. You can see the stars. Good. So it got it accurately. I'll pause it. It got it accurately. If you want to download it, take your cursor to your video, click on this download button and get the design downloaded into your PC. The next AI model we are going to experiment with here is 2.5. Okay, so if you get to this web link, you'll be taken directly to this page for you to start your creation. I will have it also in the description. Okay, so let's now generate what you want to generate here. So click on try 2.5. So we are taken to this page, and this is my previous project. I will remove it and the prompt. So I'll remove the text. So I want to create something fresh. Okay, if we don't have any image, please click on generate it and you'll be taken to a new page to generate a new image. If you want to have an image existing already in your PC, click on this image icon and pick it. And that is what I'm going with here. So I'll click on this. So look at the image I want to use here. I'll click on it. I've generated it already. I'll click on open. All right, and this image has been added. Okay, and here you are expected to describe the prompt, what you want it to do with this image, the image you add. Okay, so this image contains an operative, a police operative being chased around by drones in the air on a bridge. So here I say make the operative run as the drones come after her. All right, it's a lady there after her. So the audio is turned on, and if you don't want that, turn it off. Look at this. Kling 2.6 is selected, but that's not what we need. We need a different model. So I'll click on this, and then we want to work with 2.5. So you select that. And when you scroll down, you can see duration is 10 seconds. If you want something different, change it. Resolution is 480p. The beauty of this is that you can have higher resolution. So I'll click on this and select 80p, which after that, click on generate. Okay, this has come up with the video. So, and I feel it's good. So let's play it. This is excellent. So you can see this is beautiful and is good for filmmakers, okay, or someone that creates content that has to do with film actions, action films, and other kind of celebrity kind of films, okay, or movies. So if you want to download this, just click on the download button and you are good to go. The last model we are going to use here is Cinema Studio Video, okay? So take your cursor here and you select this Cinema Studio Video, all right? It has similar properties with the one we just discussed. But the only thing is that this one allows you to select different camera movements, okay? So if you want to generate image before you start creating it, you click on Image tab, all right? So once you click on Image tab, you can write your prompt here, all right? So this was my last one, the one I deleted just now. So write your prompt, come here, select a different camera of your choice. Then you have a different lens, you have focal length, and you have aperture. So any movement of your choice, just pick it up from here, okay? Any setting, just take your cursor to the camera and move the wheel of your mouse until you get what you want. So but here I have an image already, okay, and I'm going to go straight to the video tab, all right? I'm going to, which I've done that, so you can watch my previous video on this Higgsfield AI to see how to make these settings, okay? So this is the image I added the last time, so I'll click here to remove it. So I will click on start frame and pick an image from my PC. So recently used, I'll click on add images. Then I'll click on this and I'll click on open. Here the image has been added, and look at the prompt I have. I say make the man run towards the muscular man and hit the one by the right on the face. So this picture, what it shows is that some men, two men, we are holding his girlfriend captive, all right, and he runs to save the girl, thereby hitting one of the men on the face. So now let's look at these settings here. Here by default, when you are accessing this by this first time, you have movements here, meaning that you are to select any camera movements of your choice. Okay, so if I click here, I can select any one, static movement, or I can select handheld movement, or I can select zoom out, zoom in, and a lot. If you scroll down, you see a lot. But here, let's work with zoom in. Okay, then after that, close this by clicking on this X. Then you can see here the aspect ratio is 16:9. If maybe your intention is to post the video on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, click here and select the aspect ratio that fits into it very well. It has a lot, so click on any one you want to use. Then the time here is 10 seconds. Audio is turned on. If you don't want that to be turned on, click on it, it will be turned off. So I want audio, please let it be on. The slow motion, this is slow motion icon, is on here, but by default it will be off. When you click on it, it will be off, but when you click, it will be on. So the badges, how many number of videos do you want it to generate for you? It can generate 4 at once, but here one is placed by default, but I want something more, so let's generate 2 versions. So I'll click on this plus sign, and the next step to take after this setting is to click on generate. But if you have end frame where you want the video to end, this one is the start frame. If you have end frame where you want it to end, add the picture as well here, but here I have only start frame, so I'll click on generate. Okay, this has come up with 2 videos, okay, and let's play one because of time. You can see that. So the guy ran to save the girl and he has to hit one, maybe later hit the other person and rescue the girl. All right, So it's a nice tool that you can use. So that is that for today. You can try these other models, anyone I discussed here. If you have any issue, please leave that in the comment section. But it is so classy and it can help you create different kinds of videos.